Alright. So, for those of you who don't know this right now, before I start this match, we got the Thunder God Charbok in the chat. And we got SonicDolphin, second placement, Combo Breaker 2019. Fifth place or third place? Was it fifth place in 2018?
2018 and ninth in 2017.
There you go. Arbiter Master. Gonna be breaking down Arbiter. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask them anytime and we'll read them when we get to them. Also, if you can, go on my Twitter right now and tweet out that we are breaking down Arbiter. Let's do it. Let's get the word out. I'm gonna make a retweet about it right now. Breaking down Arbiter now. I'm at Sajam because I'm that guy. I'm at Max because I'm that guy. Anyone else trying to learn Arbiter? Because he's the best around. And nothing's ever going to bring him down. But anyway, real quick, SonicDolphin, what do you think? How do you think Arbiter does in the game in general? Like, I guess if I had to, the tiers don't really matter in this game too much, but what do you think about it? Like in his tier, if you had to say he was somewhere, like his tier.
I think he got second to Combo Breaker, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, you heard it here first, motherfucker. True.
Okay, actual answer. I don't think he's great. I think he's got a lot of glaring weaknesses, but I think that he does very well against the characters that people consider to be the best, and I think that gives him value as a pick.
Can you give me an example, actually, of some characters that he might...
I think he does well against Arya. I think he does well against Mira. I think he definitely does well against Gargos. That's like that character's worst matchup, easily.
That's interesting.
He does well against Maya, although Maya's not that common anymore.
True.
Omen too, but you have to be on point in that matchup.
Yeah, you gotta know what you...
As far as like a lot of the characters he struggles against the most are characters that are very scrammy and very hard to like pin down. And TJ is one of those characters because he can just get in really easily, and it's not... And Arbiter can't really challenge him up close at all. Very preemptive.
Yeah.
About setting him up so that he doesn't get to fly around the screen.
There's a certain range where Arbiter exceeds that, but it's hard to keep TJ there. For sure. It's better like in the corner. Whenever I'm in the corner and I'm like... I guess we can move it to the corner real quick. Like if I'm over here... And he's like right there. I can't do shit. I gotta like...
Right here is where I want.
Yeah, where that shadow is, you know what I'm saying? I can't really do shit about it. I can't hit him. I can't stop him, you see? That's the best spot. But if I'm right here, it's not good.
All I got is this. This is my only 5-frame move.
And if I'm right here, if I'm anywhere not where I was just a moment ago, I have a chance of making a sick offense on him, leaving him kind of vulnerable. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, I want to talk about his buttons first, like some of his best buttons and maybe like his worst buttons if you can.
So, the buttons that you really want to know are stand medium punch, crouch medium punch, stand heavy punch, and crouch heavy punch. So like, these two are really good pokes. They're slow for medium buttons, but they're actually pretty fast for the range that they have. And they're both, I believe, neutral on block. So if you hit someone with this, there's really no risk to it. And you can sort of just wait for your next attack. Heavy Punch is like a god button because it's +4 on block, it doesn't have that much pushback, and you can sort of catch people pressing buttons a lot. It's also great as a meaty on someone's wake up. It anti-air is relatively okay. Of course, off of these buttons, you can also go into target combos. These are less positive on block, but they'll build you more meter, and they will also help you confirm a combo if you happen to land a straight poke. So you should throw these out every once in a while if you think that you have a good chance that you're going to hit somebody.
I see.
And Crouch Heavy Punch is his best anti... Well, It's his most reliable anti-air, I'd say. It doesn't cover his head very well, but it does lower his hurt box, and you can cancel it into target combos for jump for me. You can cancel it into other combos and just do dumb stuff in the corner like this.
Yeah.
So those are the sword normals that you should be paying attention to. There's also jump, medium punch, which is just ridiculous. It's got tons of range. Like, it'll hit you from over here. Like stand, just jump straight up. Oh, right here. It'll hit you from very good distance. It's great for challenging characters like Sidira and Gargos who like to fly on the screen a lot. As far as other buttons that aren't sword normals, stand light kick is your only 5-frame move, and it does flip out. Not much else to say about that. Stand medium kick is a really quick poke. It doesn't have as much range as the other ones, but it's easy to confirm off of, and it's very fast.
How'd you get that wall spot?
I might talk about it later, but it's not that important.
Okay.
And the last normal, and the other normals I want to talk about are like close normals. So I'll talk about this real quick. Forward medium kick is the wall splat. It stacks a lot of KV up, and it's also minus 18 on block, so you have to cancel it or you're getting bodied. Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know it was that minus.
Yes, but
Hey, he was asking about the data on medium punch. What's the frame data?
I think it's like 11 frames startup and 0 on block.
What about heavy punch? You know? Oh, you said +4. What's the startup on it?
13, 14.
Okay.
As far as his close buttons, this is really important. Besides light kick, which I already mentioned, light punch is 6 frames, not 5, and it doesn't actually stand still. Like, it doesn't actually link into a combo. You have to chain it into light punch, light kick into that to get your combo. But it's good to just mash it if someone's flying all over you, like Omen, or if you're just trying to check somebody after a negative string. Close medium kick, this is a god button. I don't know how plus this thing is. I think it's like +6 or 7. It's crazy. Like, it's like it's +4 or +6. It's one of those two. And you can link anything into it.
It's crazy.
You can link it into stuff.
A lot of hits done.
But it's really hard. Yeah, you can do that. This thing is great for frame traps. When you just have someone up close, you can just go into this.
It's good for catching backdash too.
Yeah, you can catch backdashes as well. But the best button that he has, without a doubt, if you can use it properly, is down forward heavy kick, which is the gun attack that you normally only have when you don't have bullets, but you can do it if you press diagonally down. The input sucks because you're holding forward, and if you miss it, you're going to get hit. But it's like +6 on block and like +11 on hit.
Jesus Christ, that's 11?
Link it straight into medium punch. Do that. And it's amazing for so let me see if I can land this. It's amazing for target combos in combo. And stuff like that.
That's really hard to break.
To do stuff like this. Oh, actually, I fucked that up there. You can do stuff like that as well. It's a ridiculously good button. And those are the normals that you should be paying attention to. It's also a really good anti-air if you're trying to get someone who's about to cross you up. And it's also great for juggles as well. But it's just harder to land when someone's jumping straight at you because it doesn't really cover your head. Like, it doesn't really cover the space in front of you as well as this does. And you don't get as much damage off of it either. So those are his normals. Just to talk about his specials real quick, lunge is basically exactly what it looks like. You got light, medium, heavy. These are approaching moves. You can cancel them into shield, on block, or hit, make them plus.
I was gonna ask you a question.
Like that.
Does Arbiter have any lows that are any good?
Yeah, he has. I'll show it in the next match, but it's not. It's only something you should consider every once in a while. I'll tell you what his low and overheads are.
Okay.
Just real quick. So, overhead mix-up character, he only gets combos straight off overheads. So overhead is forward heavy kick. It's a pretty fast overhead, one of the fastest in the game, and it links into a combo pretty naturally. But his low attack is crouching medium kick. It's negative on block, it's like 7 or 8 frame startup, and it's a soft knockdown. If you want to get up. Yeah, it's a soft knockdown, so it's not really great. It's only something you should check someone with every once in a while to get them to stop blocking high. But what you can do with it is that you can link it into lunge if you're sure that it's going to hit. And what you can do with that is you could put a grenade on someone, sweep them, and then pop them up and get that. So if you can set up the timing properly, then you can get a combo off it, but you have to have the resources in place. So you're pretty much just doing this or this. You also have his other special, which is an overhead. This is like -1 on block, so it's pretty safe. And it's also an incredible anti-air. Like, jump from there. Just hold up from here. Like, that thing has crazy range. It's a really safe button to check someone with. And it's relatively fast. The medium version is really slow. It's pretty easy to interrupt. You can't really use it straight in a block string. Otherwise, people will interrupt it. Hit me before it hits you.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. You could jab him, yeah.
You can beat me out of it. And it's 0 on block, so honestly the medium version pretty much sucks. I don't think you should use it very often. And the heavy version is super slow, but it is +1 on block. So you can check someone if you can get them to block it. But it is very, very slow. Talking about his command grabs real quick, they all have different ranges, so I'll go full screen. Light version is really short. You should only use this if you're trying to grab someone at point blank. Medium version, don't use it. And heavy version goes really far. That's like half screen. So it's like right about here? Yeah.
So
that goes really far, but the problem with it is that if you try to use the heavy version up close, you will miss.
Oh, so you gotta know your ranges. Oh, okay. We didn't get to talk about lunge a lot, actually, either.
Lunge, I already said what lunge is. It's basically just your standard approaching attack.
Yeah.
It's not great. It'll whiff a lot. You're gonna have to get used to that.
What's the frame data on it?
It's really just for approaching, and you can cancel it into shields, make it plus, and do whatever you want. So yeah, let me just talk about Arbiter's Overshield while we go through the round transition. This is actual health on Arbiter. Any damage that's dealt to him will be dealt to the shield first. And while his shield is up, if you are not trying to block, you will be completely immune to hit stop from any projectiles as long as his shield is still active. Once his shield is gone, if you get hit by another projectile hit, then you will be put in hit stun, you will get hurt.
Actually, I'll pick Jago real quick to show him like what that means exactly. The fireballs, like how fireballs affect the shield and whatnot.
So shield basically, like, you can just walk through projectiles. You can lunge somebody on reaction to a projectile if you're fast enough. And that's a big thing that is really hard to get used to with Arbiter. If you want to make take full advantage of his shield, you have to learn to not block, which is weird. Like, if you're used to playing other characters where you're just like waiting and patiently blocking everything.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, you gotta like get used to. You gotta have enough balls to walk forward.
You're looking out for situations where you want to just take a fireball to the face.
I see.
Where you want to just let Cinder's fire pillar hit you, right? Like, you want to just let these things happen so you can get a full punish instead of just taking the block and being like, well, shit, I just took chip damage for no reason and I got nothing off it.
Get meter real quick.
So just block. this thing builds hella meter. This is why I don't think you should be canceling these normals that much. Honestly, just letting people block them and build your meter. Like, look how quick this is.
Now watch this. I'm gonna shoot a fireball at Sonic.
Yeah.
You can just walk through it.
Don't care. Let me throw another one. Let me see if this works.
Okay.
Have even a sliver of your shield left. Projectiles won't stun you. So let me just build up enough meter.
He'll take the So here's the thing too, right? Like with that shield a little bit. Like, say he had that little sliver left. It will still hurt his health. It'll carry over to his health. Like if he runs out of a shield.
Okay. If you were to throw a fireball like right now, I could just command grab you through it, and everyone gets hit by it. If you don't get hit by it, you're a god. Because like you don't expect him to just disappear into the fireball and just smash.
A lot of Jagos like to charge fireballs too, so it's like easy to like get that.
I just dodged it completely, but yeah, you can just take a trade. You can jump into a fireball you want. It doesn't matter. You can just start approaching. You want to do whatever it takes to get into his effective range. Want people to get too close to you. Otherwise, it just gets really hellish for him. Shield Pop is also a reversal, but it's not a good one. It does 0 damage to the opponent. It has like no range. It's projectile, so people can go straight through that. And it's also -11 on block, with it being -9 to strikes. Like, it has like a little bit of strike invulnerability.
Let me throw you on the ground and do it real quick. Hold on.
Okay, just block away.
I'm gonna make you just block. You block. You block.
You use laser sword, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna throw him on the ground and I'm gonna go for a meaty.
It is fully invulnerable through the whole time. No one can like interrupt it, but it is -9 on block, so you will get punished for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if your opponent knows what they're doing. I've like almost never been punished for it on block, for like any reason ever. And yeah, if the projectiles are too strong for your shield to handle, you will get hit. Your shield is about 7 to 8% life equivalent, so you got to keep that in mind. And because like first hits do a lot of damage in this game, you can only really take 1 or 2 fireballs from the standard character before it sort of screws you over.
But there are certain cool things about his shield too, like for example, when TJ does last breath, his explosion is considered a projectile.
You can set up whatever you want. You can also use grenade reversal, which isn't a true reversal. It is vulnerable in some spots, but you can use it to sort of interrupt people who try to challenge you in flixies. Just do this and you get a full combo off it. It still hurts you and it does cost a resource, but it's one of the best reversals in the game if you have shield. Because if you don't have shield, then this happens. And you're taking a major risk with it, because...
Stagger yourself. I could bait it. Watch, I could bait it. Say I'm gonna dash forward. I'm gonna throw you on the ground, dash forward, and then block it. Look at it. Now I can hit him.
You get a full combo. The funny thing is that if Arbiter does grenade, anything afterwards is breakable. Like it treats it as an opener. But if he hits himself with a grenade, that doesn't count as an opener for the opponent.
What the fuck?
So they can go into the heaviest punish that they have.
That's weird. I know that.
Yeah. So they have with no worries. Just to give you like the general idea, never sit on meter with Arbiter. Like if you're just sitting full screen and you've got nothing to do, just pop shield. Because like no one's punishing you for it. Like no one's gonna punish you for popping shield full screen. You can pop it if you are approaching with lunge, you can pop it as reversal, but just make sure that if you have shield that you're not sitting on meter. Because every time you pop shield, that's more health. That's like more health that you want. So you can do it from here, it's perfectly fine, no one's gonna punish you for it. You can do it off a lunge to make yourself plus on block and go into a combo if it hits. Build up my meter again. And one more thing that you can do with it is you can also extend jungles with it.
Well.
I fucked up. You get the general idea.
Yeah.
And so your goal as Arbiter is that shield is your main use of meter. Don't use it for these other shadow moves are just not as working. Like, just build up my meter again. Because I'll show the shadow moves right there. So his shadow lunge, it's as inaccurate as his other lunges, but it is +1 on block if the opponent doesn't shadow counter. Into mediums. And it's pretty much your main way of getting damage in a combo. If you're not spending your meter on shield, you're most likely spending it on that. Because I'm going to put this out right now. This sucks. That move is garbage. Like,
what do they even do?
So, Shadow Overhead, or his Truth Seeker as it's called, is really slow on startup. It's like -7 on block. It's not good on block. The point of it is that it's supposed to be projectile invulnerable, but the problem with it is that it's not really. Throw a slow projectile from full screen.
Doesn't go anywhere.
Only projectile invulnerable
startup
until he lands, which means that if you are like doing it in the middle of a projectile, he's just going to get hit anyway. And the other reason why it's not good at all is because Arbiter has shield. If you're trying to deal with projectiles, you should just pop shield.
True.
Like, you shouldn't be trying to do this because again, it's slow. It's like Kim Woo's Shadow Overhead. It's really slow. It's not reliable. So Shadow Overhead, you can use it during combos every once in a while if you want to like get a different shadow break going. It's also a little like stay still.
Okay.
Better for an opener because you have more time to manual after it. It's better for manuals than the shadow lunges. But that's really it. It's his worst use of meter, in my opinion. It's just not very good.
Okay. Yeah, I never really see you use that outside of a combo. Ever.
It's not good. It's not good.
That's true.
Those are his shadow moves.
Does it recapture or no?
Nope. I wish it did. Trust me. I would love to mess with that shit. Nope, it doesn't.
Wait, hold on. I don't think you showed him Shadow Command Grab.
Yeah, I should show that.
And that little setup you do.
So, when I start this thing up, like when I start using it, just walk around or something.
Okay. All right. What do you want me to do? Just walk around?
I'm gonna pop this, and I can hold it for about 3 seconds, and I'm gone. He can't hit me or anything. That's as long as I can hold it. At least I think it will. Let me try it again. I'm just gonna hold the button down. That's as long as I can hold it. So the way that you're supposed to dodge this is you're just supposed to hold up. As long as you hold up and never press a button, I cannot catch it. Because you're not leaving any vulnerable frames when you land as long as you don't press anything. But what makes it trickier is when I put a grenade on you, and suddenly you don't want to get recapped. Because if you time it wrong, it can still combo you. So that setup sort of becomes its own mind game where the player is trying to get, like the opponent's trying to guess, okay, when does he want to let this go? Is he trying to just grab me? Is he trying to recap me? Is he trying to combo me early? So you have to like make a guess as to what behavior you should have, dude. Because I can let it go anytime I want. And I'm surprised that hit. And
I'm not, because his shadow wing kick, it goes through fireballs, but it does not go through throws.
Yeah. And the grab is completely, like, it has a vulnerable startup, but it's completely invulnerable until the grab hits you.
Yep,
so, like, if you are, like, Omen, for example, and you're surrounded by your Orta shield, I'm still going to grab you. Like, it's still going to get you no matter what protection you have.
Go ahead and do it real quick. Can't stop it.
So what you have to do, you can hold up, you can try and backdash it, but that's a really risky idea because it's 11 frames out of how many frames I have to release the thing.
Yeah.
But some characters do have ways around it. Like if Aganos has a chunk, for example, he can just sort of eat the grenade, just do 3 jumps and do Shadow Pulverize, and that's a grab and vulnerable move, and I just get it. So there are times where Arbiter has to watch the resources that his opponents have when he's doing that move. Beat me up a little, I just want to show off Instinct real quick.
Okay.
So Instinct, you pop it, and he gets a constantly regenerating shield, which means pop it as soon as possible.
Now watch. It's gonna come
Now
out.
I want you to walk up, and I want you to like shadow uppercut.
Oops, sorry. Oh wow. It still worked.
So when I'm in the air, shadow uppercut.
Okay.
Or actually, it's too late now.
Oh, you have it. Yep. Oh shit. Okay, I didn't know. I'm gonna do heavy auto.
It's Instinct. Like we're out of time.
Oh yeah.
If you want to see his throw, if you throw a grenade, you have time to flip out. If you don't throw the grenade, you don't have time. Because Arbiter can throw a grenade or shoot you after any throw, command throw, or end. That's sort of his little combo thing. And if you decide to throw a grenade, after you throw somebody, you get a flip out.
I'm gonna build you instinct again.
Or you can get or you can get into a juggle in the corner as well if you want to maybe extend it and try and recap them.
Okay.
The thing about Arbiter's Parry is that you can use it on the ground and you can use it in the air and you can chain them together. But it is a very small window, but it recovers very, very quickly. Like even if you, like don't hit me. Even if you are, all right, do it again. Let my meter again. Instinctive.
Oh, dang it, meter.
Oh, this thing recovers really quick. Like if I whiff it, it's not a big deal. You can pretty much just throw it out in neutral. Like just do this, you parry back in case someone tries to question you, and you can go immediately into any combo you want. It's not quite as much reward as I'd say a character like Kim Woo or Hisako is, because they get combos pretty easily, and Kim Woo gets like resources for it. Arbiter, you have to make the full punish yourself, and sometimes you can't get like a heavy off if the move that the opponent did was really, really fast. Parries just take time to get good with, but they're really good when someone tries to throw out a plus on block shadow in neutral, or they try and hit you with projectiles, or they try and anti-air you. It's really funny when you're playing like Fulgore, and Arbiter jumps from full screen and Fulgore teleports and he tries to like DP you. You can just parry on the way down and punish him for a full combo.
I've seen it.
So like, funny. And the parry is just really wacky and fun to mess around with. So I'm going to talk about the guns real quick.
Okay.
So you have stand gun, you have crouch gun, and you have jump gun. You can shoot 3 of these in quick succession, but there's a very strict time where you can chain them together. Let me just get this out of the way right now. If you are not full screen or certain that these will hit, stand gun or crouch gun, do not use them. Like, mash jab here. Like, I'm going to hit you and then mash jab. Block. Just stand still. And then mash jab after I'm done hitting you. Stand up.
Oh.
Minus on hit.
Oh, Lord.
Like, you do not want to use stand gun or crouch gun unless you're sure that you're going to get that hit. Jump gun, on the other hand, is the most ridiculous shit in the world. You can just spam the hell out of it. There's like no recovery on landing. You can get confirms from jump backs. You can get confirms over fireballs. You can take trades with fireballs by shooting them in the face.
But
and if you do a command grab or an ender into these guns, then it becomes a hard knockdown.
Oh, I did not.
But only if you shoot 2 of them. 2 or 3. If you shoot only 1, it's still a soft knockdown. And now I'm out. Now I got 1 more bullet.
Yeah, I was just gonna
And
say,
once you're out
yeah.
of bullets, you pressing the button just does these normals now.
Yeah, his ammo's limited. It doesn't have. You can't reload it. It's just you just
Has
gotta.
18 bullets.
Yeah, you just gotta hold that.
And he never reloads. There's no way to reload.
That would be really cheap.
Another victory, yes,
but yeah, the gun, you can use it to snipe people with stand or crouch, but the jump gun is what's really good. It gives you free approaches. It gives you easy punishes, easy trades. It gives you ridiculous combo extensions for like crazy unbreakable damage. It's really, really good. His gun is a really important part of his toolset. You want to make sure that you use it correctly so that you can have access to it throughout the match, but not end the match with like half a clip either. Try and do something here. I don't think it's... Actually, build up my meter first. Build a little more. Need to. Try and land something sick. I don't think it's gonna work for the minute. Let me try. Alright, so pop shield here. Wait, I didn't even do it right. I'm fucking dumb. Alright, build my meter again.
Here, make me block.
Sorry.
You need 2 bars, right?
I only need one, actually.
Okay.
Whoa. I messed it up, but you can do stuff like this.
That is so cool.
Yeah, you can actually link all that together, and on a counter break that does like 70. And that's one chance to break through that whole thing.
Jesus.
Like, the only chance you have to break is that last lunge at the end. And that's a 3-way break. You don't know what strength it is, especially in the corner. So, like, get away with a lot of unbreakable damage in combos. So gun is used for kind of like everything. It's used for Oki on knockdown, it's used for punishes, trades, approaches, retreats, and for damage in combos. It's all about like when you want to take advantage of using it. So they all have a set timer. You can throw them at 3 separate angles. So like you're gonna throw. This is when you hold back. This is when you don't hold anything, and this is when you hold full. And you can do that in the air as well. And it kind of stalls you in the air, so you can kind of use it to dodge things sometimes.
Yeah, you've done that before.
You can also blow it up in your face, and it's a reversal. But there is a little vulnerability right before it comes out, so you can totally just lose the grenade and get punished, which is not fun. But you can use it. You can actually, funnily enough, you can cancel into grenade throw off of your normals, but you can also cancel into grenade explosion off your normals as well. So you can like, so once I have a grenade here, you can do stuff like this.
Oh, nice shit.
And actually you can actually make your attacks plus on block and like restart your combo.
Whoa.
What's really interesting about grenade usage is that, well, A, you want to make sure that you never have 3. Just make sure it's always charging in the background, no matter how much you have. And it really depends on the matchup, what you want to do with them. Certain characters, if they're not like pressure monsters, if they're like relatively passive characters, then you want to throw it at them all the time and stick them. But if you're fighting like fast, unpredictable characters like TJ or Wolf, like you want to keep at least 1 or 2 for the reversal, so that when they get in your face, they have to question everything they do. Because otherwise, if you have shield and they try and attack you, you can just pop grenade in your face, and suddenly you have a full combo.
I see. Kind of interrupts them too.
Again, there is like a short vulnerability period, so there are times where you're just going to get grabbed out of it and you're like, fuck. You know, and you just lost the game when you get grabbed.
Resources gone, lost damage, or lost health.
And it sucks because they drain the resource out of your hands as soon as you press the button, but not when the grenade is out.
Ah, I see. The moment you
So, like,
activate it, it's already
with
used.
throwing a grenade, you just lost the grenade for nothing.
Yeah. Damn.
Uh,
I didn't know that.
It can be very frustrating when you're getting mauled and you're just trying to get out and you lose a resource for no reason.
Where's this stage at? This stage is badass. Oh, well. Game said nah.
But one thing that I think people... Here's like a general message I want to give about Arbiter for like every tool that he has. Like, you don't need to be in a rush to open people up. Just outlast people. That's what you want to do. You just want to build meter and you want to have shield all the damn time. That's your goal. You don't care so much about confirming combos. Don't care so much about trying to bum rush in and open people up. Like, you just need to keep the life lead and just run. Like, you can just space people out with these normals. You can throw grenades at them, and even if you don't confirm it, you get, like, block it. Sorry. You get so much meter just for having them block the grenade.
Yeah, dang.
Like, it's fine if you just let them block the grenade, because if you play the game super slow, you're going to get a lot more grenades. If you just sit still and take it as slow as you can. Obviously, your opponent's like, I want to get in, I want to rush him down, I want to beat his ass. But that's where you have to get good at spacing and managing your normals so that people can't get in. Just gotta pace yourself. Like, you don't have to lunge after every attack, you know? You don't have to... If you lunge, this lunge, light lunge is -3, but medium and heavy are -6. And it's like, you really shouldn't just go into it because you're just gonna get hit. If you have shield, it's fine, because then you're still plus. But if you don't have shield, then you
Pretty much have to hold that reversal.
open. Like, why would I give up my spacing just for the potential of getting a combo? Because I'm just gonna get bodied, right? I can do stuff like this where I just pop it in my face and make you question it if I have a shield out. But other than that, like, you should just stay at this range because you already have your space. You have your advantage, you have your space, you're getting your grenades from playing slow. You're getting all this meter from just whacking people with shit. Like, why would I go in and risk losing my positioning? You can totally, like, go for target combos, and if you see they get hit, you can, like, go into a combo. You could, of course, confirm off of everything you see, but if you're not getting easy confirms and they're just blocking it, who cares? Just sit here and use your normals. It doesn't matter. For it all the time. Like, you push people into your grenades, which is really funny. Like, I love doing this.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead, yeah.
It's really fun. And you can just sort of, like, control the space. You don't really need to go anywhere. You shouldn't be trying to rush people down, going for crazy shit. Just throw out a mix-up every once in a while. Use your command grabs every once in a while, but it's really vulnerable. Because the thing is, if you get punished and you get put on your ass, then you are suddenly about to lose half your fucking life bar. Like, the punishment for losing your space and losing your advantage is so high with Arbiter that you don't want to risk it. You just don't want to, like, lose your space. Just keep your space, play a very slow game.
Let me ask you a question. What's Arbiter's, like, you know how my game plan, like, if people say, what does TJ specialize in? I'll tell them, high risk, high reward, 50-50 rush down. What's your character? What do you think Arbiter's game plan is?
Running and spacing with normals. That's what I think his game is.
Controlling space? I like that.
Controlling space, yeah. Like, you go in only when the risks are so low that you don't need to worry about it. Like, if I'm got a grenade on you, I'm not worried about you challenging me.
My mind's
or,
on
like,
a
jumping
grenade.
all over the place. When you have a grenade on you, people just generally don't want to jump anymore.
True.
Which means that they'll sit still.
They want to block, actually.
I don't even care. Like, if you just sit here, like, I don't even care if you're blocking this. Who cares? I'm getting meter for it.
And your grenade
Like,
came back.
Look at that. Look how much meter I got just by doing that.
And your grenade regenerated.
And now I'm getting more grenades, and now suddenly, oh great, I have shield now. And now you have 7-8% more life that the opponent has to take off.
On top of
It's
having meter or putting the the fear.
You know, people complain about Jago's instinct all the time. It's like, oh man, he's getting like 50-60% off of this instinct pop, you know? But it's like Arbiter can do the same thing. If you manage your meter right, you're getting all this.
If you play methodical, yeah. If you play methodically, you'll have more health in the long run.
Yeah, you have more health than any other character in the game, and you can just abuse the shit out of that and make people frustrated because they want to get in, they want to get their combos, they want to beat your life lead. But who cares? Because once you have the life lead, once all the resources are up and everything's in your favor, then you can start mauling people.
Yep.
Up close.
Oh, I still have well. Oh, nope, the gun. We just talked about that earlier. That's crazy.
He's a mid-range zoner as a mix-up game when he needs it. Yeah, pretty much. I think he's a lot like Glacius in a lot of ways. Like, that's the way I think you should be viewing him. Like, he's like Glacius. Because Glacius can do a lot of similar things. I just think that Arbiter is better at resource management, while Glacius is just more rewarded for the few things that he can do.
More damage, reversal, and all that stuff.
Glacius doesn't have like uses for meter outside of combos, really.
True.
Like he might do shadow every now and then, but
maybe anti,
like,
maybe
maybe
he can make a DP safe with shadow hail, but other than that, no. Yeah.
That's like, but Arbiter, you should just be popping this shit every time. Like, you should just be popping it whenever you don't have shield and you have 2 meters and you're sitting on them. You're not playing right. Just get your shield up any way you can figure out how to. You know, just play the range game, play it slow, make people question their attacks, check them to the low every now and again. Like, it's really just play at this range and just don't let your opponent do what they want. Just let them hang themselves at mid-range.
Another victory, yes.
It's kind of like how Ram would play in a lot of ways, because like when he's not directly in your face, he's pretty much just poking the shit out of you. And you can't, it's really hard to get in on that character. Like, do it with Arbiter, and then we do have a way of getting, like you do have a grenade on someone, then you can start going a little wild and going up close. Like if I get up plus on block, then I can do like confirms like that, and if they don't fall for it, who cares? I'm still plus, and I can still build more meter and do all this shit. Like, just play it as safe as you can. Like, if you are going for, if you're just trying to confirm after every lunge, you're just trying to go for this all the time, like, you're gonna get punished for it. Like, all the time. Like, there's no reason to give up your space unless you're sure, oh, I gotta confirm, let me go in and do this stuff. That is generally what you want to do with Arbiter, is that you just want to keep your space, play slow, because the slower you play, the more grenades you get. And the more grenades you have, that means you get easier pressure, more meter, reversal option, dumb, sick shit and combos for no reason. Like, you can do, like stand still.
Jesus fucking Christ. You really bulling out here. You want me to teach you general romp? Yeah, check out the YouTube. It should be in there somewhere. Hold on.
You're gonna do dumb shit. Like,
that was actually ridiculous. And I couldn't break any of that. That was all unbreakable until the very last guess.
You can only break starting with the shadow, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just really, really funny. Because if you can manage yourself right, you're going to be stocked with resources you can just body people with. Like,
what the fuck? Was that like? That was like a fucking all manual combo. God, character is this?
Yeah, he's pretty great. Or you can just go into like swords, you know?
True. Kind of like
TJ. Go into them. Like, too slow.
Kind of like TJ though. He could do like, you know, manuals.
And all that shit. Yeah. I mean, he's got stagger, so it's a little easier for him.
True, but that's still cool though. Hey, let's show his ultra. Let's check out his ultra. This is his ultra. He's out over the place. Jesus fucking Christ. I wanna. You suck.
That's the first time trying that. I saw someone online do it. I was like, wait, that's sick. It's like, yeah, just play it slow. And just, if you're playing correctly and you're playing slow, you're always going to have resources to do whatever you want. And you're going to constantly have ways to control the neutral. Like, Arbiter's control of the neutral game is like top tier, if he knows what he's doing. He always has a tool. He can keep you still with grenades. He can shoot you with the gun, with jump gun, if you're trying to be like too mobile or too rash. He has these giant ass normals. He can check you with lunge from pretty far distance, like, and he can ignore your projectiles as well. Like, his neutral is the best in the game, as far as just controlling the screen.
But that's up to you to like. I guess in a way, like, you gotta, if you're gonna be kind of player, if you're the kind of player who likes to play patient and make punish your opponent's mistakes, you should pick Arbiter for sure. Because like, if you want to go crazy, this is not the character for you.
If you're trying to like go crazy rush down and just do crazy Oki and stuff, like, Arbiter does have setups. I'm not going to show any because I don't do them. But he does have like grenade setups that you can do on someone's knockdown. But they're not like crazy important because Arbiter's combo damage is really low. He's one of the lowest damaging characters in the game. He doesn't have a battery ender. He doesn't have like a really good damage ender. Like, he's just sort of, his combo game kind of sucks. And on top of that, he's really easy to break. He only has 3 autos. He's have a lot of, like, a large break window.
That's why throwing in those manuals that have a lot of hits done that kind of help out with that though, huh?
He's one of those characters that's like not designed to be doing combos to you all the time.
Yeah.
He's a character that is trying to get most of his damage just by poking the shit out of you and making you annoyed. Anything else I want to talk about?
Talk about the
Not really, because like, that's the basic idea. The rest of the stuff you just find by accident. Like, I've found so many really weird setups. Like, if I just do into medium lunge, I can get a, like, into heavy or medium lunge, I can get like a flip out off it. You can like frame trap someone in the corner with your manuals. You can make yourself fucking plus on block all of a sudden when you're up close and go for another mix up. You can, like, there's a lot of stuff that you just do by accident. Like, the grenade will work in the grenades work in mysterious ways. Like, it's really funny seeing all the crazy shit that the grenades just do. Like, when you time them right.
Yeah.
And you get like these crazy confirms.
That overhead, I didn't know what strength it was.
Medium.
That's what's crazy. Like, the wall split to bomb or whatever. I was sitting there like, what the fuck do I do? You know? Like, what's the guess?
Like, Arbiter's biggest weakness as a character is his close range options are garbage. He has no like point blank normals that are really good. His reversal options are both very punishable and don't do much damage at all. And he also is just not good at covering his head.
Oh yeah, what is Arbiter bad at? There we go. Damage, we said it. Damage,
his damage is bad.
50-50s.
His pressure is bad if he doesn't set up for it. His defense is bad if the opponent knows how to bait it properly. Even though his anti-air buttons look really good, you can't just do it on reaction.
Kinda anticipate.
I was waiting for it. But if I'm just playing a match and he jumps at me, like, I usually don't even bother trying to anti-air him because they're slow. These anti-airs are both pretty slow, and his body is so big that, like,
you could get crossed up really easily.
He's dead. And so yeah, once someone gets within Arbiter's range, he either makes a hard read to get them off him or he's through. That's pretty much why. And that, while that doesn't sound like a big deal because everyone's like, oh, like Eagle has the same problem, right? The issue with Arbiter in particular is that his mobility also isn't that good. And you really feel that when the round starts. Like, when you start off a round, like you can move around freely when the round is about to start, right? So you can just, any opponent can just go in. They don't have to back off. They don't have to like respect me. They can just walk up to my face until the round starts. And if you jump and do like an aerial at me, I gotta hold it. There's nothing I can do. Like, one time before it hits me. So you can get a free jumping attack on me at the start of a game, and then you can pressure me for free. And I don't have shield, so if I go for this, and I fuck up, I get a full combo punished. I don't have shield for the normal reversal. My only options up close are just this weaky jab, and maybe getting this with a confirm. Start of a round, Arbiter is garbage. Like, you will feel it. Like, when you watch my matches with Nikki at Combo Breaker, like, you'll see him go in immediately, and almost every game starts off with me losing half a life bar, because I gotta hold it.
Yeah, you gotta get meter.
I gotta hold everything. Like, I don't have any options. Until I block enough to get enough meter, I can't do anything. Like, I have no choice but to combo break and just get you off me, and then once I have the options, and so I can combo break you, then I can start playing my game.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty good breakdown of the character. I think that covers out everything. I can't think of anything else.
Yeah, but and another issue is that if you don't, something that Arbiter really depends on is understanding your opponents and their habits, because opponents that are very wild and very unpredictable, if you can't control space against them and they just get in constantly, you just get fucked up. Like, you just get annihilated.
You get mauled, yeah.
If you cannot keep people at the range you want them to be at, if like TJ, like for example, if I throw out a normal and TJ just rolls under it, suddenly I'm at a massive disadvantage. That's all you have to do is just roll under it. And like,
can't roll into that.
Maybe not that, but like Saber Wolf slot.
Yeah. Low profile.
If he goes under it, then he's suddenly point blank range, and I'm like, fuck.
If he does a grenade,
or
that's not really a good idea.
Jump back gun, like, I don't know how fast gun is, but it doesn't really challenge aerials. Like, if we're jumping together and we're like at point blank range, like, jump with me. Keep jumping. It doesn't work. Like, I can't just press gun immediately. It doesn't work that way. The mistake that I see a lot of people make against Arbiter is like they back off at the start of a round because they're scared to like start the game immediately. I'm like, dude,
get that meter.
You just gave me all the space I need.
Yeah.
You gave me, I have full grenades, I have full gun, let's do this. Let's do this. I'm ready to just throw a grenade at you and then start my pressure for free.
You want to do a quick do a quick fight, just like a one-time fight, just to show like some concepts. Nothing serious, just like a.
Yeah, if you're fighting Arbiter, just stay in his face and just don't let him up. And if Arbiter starts pressuring you without grenade, challenge that shit.
So like this is what I don't want to be doing right now. Like right this is what I'm dumb.
Do not do it.
See, just do the grenade. Now I gotta guess. There you go. You got another grenade on me. He doesn't have any meter, so I don't have to worry. He doesn't have his jab can't punish my Superman or power line rather. Saw how his his jump heavy attack missed in the air. So I low profiled it. Oh, see, I rolled right into it. Oh, kept me on the ground. That was. That was almost tight.
That doesn't always work when you're still in recovery.
Yeah.
Work? Are you kidding me? Do this and get a hard knockdown. Set this up.
Now I'm locked down. See, I gotta. Oh, he got me to the overhead. See, yeah. Now he has extra health. Look, he still has that 7% health. So even if I hit him, he still has that. It's still his. There you go. He just did the wake up that he was talking about. I backdash. You got the grab. Hard knockdown.
Now I get 3 meters.
Okay, anti-air. He said that earlier. Now I'm in a spot where I don't want to be, but he kind of messed up a little bit here. He backed up a little bit. But other than that, you saw how I was in the corner? Look, I'm in the corner now. It's not good. Now I can't do nothing. I have to wait. He's right. I'm right where he wants me, pretty much. You see? It's a waste. Oh, I thought you were talking about this. But this character, like you said, it's got to be a specific range.
That lunge is a little unreliable. You're just going to have to do something.
Pretty much. Yeah, he was saying the lunges in general, you only want to ever do them if you have the meter to cancel them, to be honest.
Or there's a grenade on them and you don't.
I thought you'd probably. I feel like you'd want to make the combo last as long as possible for you to, you know.
And that's another thing. Oh wait, you're still. That's
I was wondering what the fuck you were doing. I was like, what? Uh-oh. The gun. Who just joined? Did I hear that right?
Buttons? Well, I talked about him at the beginning.
Yes.
Oh.
Hey.
There is always another battle.
But yeah, we talked about it. Don't worry if you missed it, guys. YouTube will be the place to watch it. But yeah, dude, thanks for showing that. But did you guys see how he kept me in the corner? I was trying to hold up. I tried to backdash. I tried to roll. Everything that I did at that specific spot he was mentioning, that's the Arbiter's sweet spot. You saw how when I was in his face though, it was bad for him. But other than that, that's where you wanted to be. Exactly where you want to be with Arbiter. And I had a grenade there. I couldn't do nothing. You see what I'm saying? So thank you so much, man. That was sick.
And a lot of characters don't have options when the grenade is on them. Like.
So anything else you want to say, or are we? Do you want?
I was just gonna say, like, if you're in the corner and there's a grenade on you, a lot of characters just have to respect the grenade. Like, if I try and grab you and you jump it, you don't get to punish me. Like, a lot less risk when you have a grenade on someone, and that's why you have to set up everything. Don't just go in brazen, like it's early season 3 when Arbiter had up on block really fast overheads and a jump gun that he had to commit a lot less to.
Yep.
Be careful. You have to set up. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
You want to play first to 5 before I have to go to work?
Are you down to play him first to 5 before you go to work, Sonic?
Alright.
Huh?
Alright.
Okay. I think he said that. I think he said that. Like, what the fuck? What does that sound mean? But yeah, thanks a lot, dude. That was a fucking hella good breakdown. So if anybody has any questions regarding Arbiter,
If anyone has any questions, go watch my 1.5 hour guide first and then come to me.
yeah. Well, don't say that on my stream, bitch. Anyway, no.
That's all I want.
I actually want you to do me a favor. If you can link that video right now in the channel, in the Twitch chat, that'd be dope. I'm gonna invite you, Frank, and I'm gonna invite you, Sonic, here right now. But yeah. So you guys were asking when's Idol breakdown? I don't know. Riptor breakdown? I could do that. I don't know who I could ask to do Idol breakdown. To be honest, for Riptor for sure. Yeah, y'all make sure you follow that. Y'all make sure you follow that link right there. Riptor, I have a couple people I can ask. I could do Riptor. Who can escape grenade pressure?
Can escape grenade pressure. I'd say like
Mira.
Well,
Omen.
Any character that has like an invulnerable move. Like you can backdash on the grenade explosion if you're some kind of fucking genius. But like that's not realistic. So you generally need like a good maybe Aghanos, and you have armor, so you can just sort of ignore it. You have like Mira or Omen, who can use an invincible move on a whim and try and dodge it. And of course, you can try ways to dodge the grenade. You can try and throw Arbiter. You can try and do a projectile invulnerable shadow move. Arbiter combo and then go into a shadow move. Like, there are ways to get the grenade off you if the Arbiter leaves himself open. But
Like you saw how I rolled like past his bomb and then threw him. There's some ways, you know, like, but those are like gimmicks. They're not guaranteed ways of escaping. You know what I mean? Escape the Delta plays, yeah. I think I'm gonna do Riptor, Nick. That sounds like a good idea. I think I should ask Fireliger or Keith if they could do it. I think Keith would probably be better. Fireliger's like, this character sucks. Keith would be good.
what?
Uh-oh. SonicDolphin117 laughing hysterically. Oh yeah, Obis for sure, yeah. I forgot about Obis. Obis Cantus. Should have watched the Arbiter breakdown, Frank. You could interrupt that overhead.
Shut up.
You would have known that. What's up, Calipatch? By the way, what's up, Street? What's up, Coopstar? What's up, what the hell's your name? It's purple. It's too hard to see. Reverend Sly, Coopstar, I said already. Sam, welcome back, Sam, if you're still here. Calipatch, what's up, guys? If anyone missed the Arbiter breakdown, don't worry, we're gonna put it on YouTube later. Don't you worry. Just leaving work? Okay, cool.
Another victory,
Another victory,
yes, but
yes, sir. But there's always another battle.
supreme victory.
That was good fucking set. That was a good match, I mean. But we're gonna try and get. I'm gonna try and get Idol for you, man. I have to figure out who has the, like the right time to be on. You know what I mean? Oh, thanks, man. You could sub if you want. You don't have to though. I appreciate every sub I get though. But yeah, I'm gonna do some more breakdowns, guys. Don't worry. And I'm gonna make an archive of it on my YouTube, so like a playlist of all the breakdowns, so it'll be easier for you guys to find it. So don't worry. If you're looking for General ROM, I saw somebody ask about that. I'll have it in the playlist and I'll post it later. Yeah, no problem, man. We got you, Reverend. If you're out here trying to learn the game, we got you. Or I got you. We trying to teach out her, you hear me? Trying to get this knowledge out here. You hear me? Oh. Oof. Take throw. Whoa. Facts. We'll get you all three. There's actually a player that jumps on my streams every now and again. His name is Alvaro. He's pretty good at playing Idol. I could probably see if I can show him, ask him sometime to play a set on my stream, so you can see what Idol could do. I could have him come back on my stream and you can watch him play. See what you can learn from him. How long is the set been going? It's gonna be a first to 5. The score is 1-0 right now. Frank's got to go to work, unfortunately. But if you guys want to play any sets on my stream, like Venom, if you want to play against me or somebody like Ricochet or something, you're more than welcome to play. Ooh. Oh yeah, man, no problem. We got the set going anyway, so it'll be all good. Hell. Rusty as fuck, but I'm down to play. All right. Yo, Venom, I have to ask you, when you get a chance, I know you're busy at the moment, but can you get in contact with Ricochet and see if he wants to play you? Ooh, nice shit.
Another victory, yes, but
How long has it been since you played, Reverend? Just hopped off? Oh, okay, okay. No problem. Make sure you guys leave a follow on the stream if you guys like the content I'm making. If you don't, well then fuck you. Hey Frank, they said something about Mother 4 on Twitter trending.
What?
Mother 4?
Well, click on it. What the fuck did it say?
Mother
That's
game.
not good information.
Mother 4 fan game got rebranded and is
Yeah.
looking good.
Yeah, that was supposed to be a game that they made, and then it was like a fan-made game, and then Nintendo came and shut it down.
Oh, they rebranded it though, so it's not Mother 4 anymore. It's called City or something like that. Oddity.
Mm,
Oh, Oddity. Okay, I see. It's the same style though. Hey, I could take that. Nintendo, you're stupid. You could have bought them. They could have made the money for you.
They took that shit down with the fucking quickness, and it was so late into development too. The character's main name was Travis, and everything. Like they had like a fucking fully like fleshed out everything. They had a website and shit too, man. Got fucking annihilated.
I don't understand why Nintendo doesn't like making money. Yo, Fun Cochler, thanks for the follow, man. Yeah, I appreciate all the generosity I've been getting. Jesus, sick. Nice. Fucking. Wow.
Did exactly what I told people not to do. Put on meter. Alright.
Anybody know a good arcade for KI? Whatever you prefer. If you're into arcade sticks, shouldn't you just pick the one you're most comfortable with? I guess the best answer for that would be any arcade stick that works good for a 6-button fighter. Because KI is definitely a 6-button fighter. It's not like, it's pretty much like Street Fighter in a sense, the amount of buttons you can play.
Oh. That's rough.
Yeah, do you have Windows 10 version, Steam, or Xbox, or what? It's another question that needs to be answered. Because some arcade sticks, I know they have issues with Steam. For some reason.
I like the Quanva Obsidian a lot. That's probably my favorite.
I'm Obsidian, yeah. Get a Mad
It's on
Cat.
PC though, so it's a PS4 and PC stick, so like you're not going to be able to use it if you're trying to use it on Xbox. But yeah, it's stick. I have an Xbox 360 Marvel vs. Capcom arcade stick that's like modded to play on Xbox One. And because the PC like accepts 360 stuff too, like I just have a switch on the inside that switches in between 360 and Xbox One. So like obviously Xbox One for Xbox One, and I use 360 for PC. And sometimes I use the Quanva Obsidian, but I opened it up to change it.
Tight. Playing Xbox One. It's weird knowing now that heavy punch, or not that much. It's weird knowing that you can cancel anything into shadow and make it safe. That's crazy. For Arbiter. Make it plus. The T2 are probably better. Pretty cheap.
Messed up. I don't know what happened.
Punch the fuck out of him.
Ow. So unfair. I'm on the ground already. Can you not power up? Man?
Right. That's what I say. I guess to answer your question, Twitch night is, if you're trying to play KI on a fighting stick, pick one that you like the most. If you have a stick already that works, then use that. If you don't like it, it doesn't work for you, try Quanva. I mean, it's really up to you, man. At the end of the day, it's up to you, you know? Ratata.
Another victory, yes, but there is always another battle.
Ultimate dash check. Fire into the clouds.
Rat-a-tat-tat. Shoot Charbok in the back. I heard that. How late am I to this Arbiter breakdown? About 30 minutes.
Crazy!
Yo, thanks for the follow. Wait, that memory? Yeah, you missed it, bud. Never gonna Too bad for you. I'm not. You know what? Just because you want to see it, I'm not uploading it on YouTube. Get fucking shit on, bitch. How do you feel about that? What do you gotta say about that? Yeah, I hear you.
Oh my god. Some
Here's
stupid
my vote.
fucking asshole called me. Like one of those stupid ass fucking scam numbers and it like messed up my
Where's the
Discord.
big shot? That's fucked up.
God, I hate scammers. No, I'm gonna put it on
Beat
YouTube
the
later.
fuck out of people when they call me. That pisses me off.
Hello, I'm Amy Weinhardt from Google. No, you're not. I'm gonna put it on YouTube later. So anyone who missed the Arbiter breakdown, we're gonna have it on YouTube. What's up, Mary? What's up, baby? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. It's a nice Twitch Prime you got there. Oh shit! I'm surprised that worked. I thought you were gonna get cut. Not the swag. Ah, you suck. Haha. Oh yeah. That was actually really good. The Patron. Bucho Beager, motherfucker. That medium punch in the air is definitely good as fuck. Oh shit! Get recapped. Frank really out here booling. Damn! Use your own bomb against you, boy.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. He's on piss. Bucho when you should have beakered. Ah is so smart. It's so fucking good. Toast! You ain't know Frank got a seat at the front of the salon? Huh, Sonic?
Again?
I said you ain't know Frank got a seat at the front of the salon? Get your toes did early. Got an appointment for 9 a.m.
You gotta book an appointment with me.
Yeah. He ain't staring there all day. He leaves at 1. He don't leave at 5. He leaves at 1.
Fresh fade.
What's the score? 2-3. Charbizi is down by 1.
I do hair so good I walk in late with an orange Julius. Can't nobody tell me shit.
You may only get 3 clients, but you make the most money.
Nope. Do all kind of toes.
Kill all the dead skin off your feet. The score is 3-2. The highest score right now is Sonic Dolphin with 3 and Charbok with 2. Charbok just won the last game. Convincingly.
That's fancy talk for that was free.
Yeah. Oh fuck! Speaking of talking all that shit.
I'm never gonna stop talking shit ever.
I know, yeah. So I was saying, Venom's like, "What you guys talking shit?" And I'm like, "When?"
Yeah.
You gotta be more specific, Venom. Talking shit about what? Who? You? Probably. Man? So what? I thought you were there. I thought you were in the chat. Yeah, which time?
Ah,
I thought you were in the chat when I was talking shit. I wasn't trying to hide it. That is so fucked up. Oh my god. Yo, we said it at the same time. Like, that is fucked up. Maybe you could shadow DP right before you like land. I don't know. Oh, I have to be more. You got to be more Pacific. Not specific. Pacific. You have to be Pacific. Venom. You guys want to see a sick comeback?
Oh no! Devil, no! Please, no.
You guys want to see a sick comeback?
oh my god.
Oh fuck! Cheap!
Was like ultra right this way.
Yes, but
This way. Don't
Right.
worry about the last hit, it's fine. Copy the last hit, no worries. You got it. Close enough.
That guy over there paid for your last hit.
Yeah, really.
Some random guy. You go. Cheers.
Quit cheating.
Cheating for real, for real.
I think Thunder should get grenades.
Lightning grenades.
Yeah.
Throws a dead bird.
Like the ones with the Terminator guys.
Thunder should get like the ones from Star Wars, actually. What are they called again? God damn it. Thermal detonators.
Yeah, I agree.
He just throws a dead bird and the lightning strike hits a body. Pico! Pico!
Fucking peyote bomb. Reverses all your inputs.
What's up, Cat Dizzle? Cat Dizzle for Rizzle. Let me tell you something funny, Venom. Jackal was in this stream earlier talking about, so Devil, why is Frank so low? So I raised him up and he goes, don't you have a sound mixer? And I'm like, you gonna buy me one? And he's like, hell no, I gotta get me one first. And I'm like, then why you acting like you got one, bitch? Shut up, see boy. I said, aren't you supposed to donate to people? You say, talking about support small streamers. Well, here I am, I'm small. Support me, bitch. What's up, Cat Daddy? Dude out here really fooling. Old Jack Hell.
Ooh! You know about that?
Cross up a boom. Yeah, get me the hand-me-down. He even got one to hand down.
What?
How you gonna hand me down something you ain't got? Did he guess right though? Was it mediums? Good. Talk about some bullshit. What's up, KY Legend? What's up, Cat Daddy? What it do? We just did an Arbiter breakdown earlier. Me and Sonic Dolphin broke down the entire character of Arbiter, and if you missed it, don't worry, I'll put it on YouTube later. Motherfucker.
This guy's over here playing fucking third strike.
Don't get lost just once, just practice. Challenge me when you're ready. Let's get it on now. Select and make the first pick. Get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
That just beat my DP. that recapturing grenade.
It doesn't recap. The self grenade doesn't recap.
Yeah, he smells.
Ah.
Got home from work? Nice, man. Good shit. Glad you did. I'm glad you're home chilling. Thanks for watching my stream. You could do anything you want. You're here watching. I appreciate you. Ooh! Sonic the Dolphin's like, that move's not good to use, and he just tosses it out. Don't use Sludge, it sucks. Yo, Reverend Sly, thanks for the follow.
That's fine.
Another victory, yes, but
Shit, it's not
there
easy.
is always another.
That was a pretty good match, though.
Yeah. I gotta work on my offense.
Yeah. You gotta take better advantage of you have advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, you saw the last
I
5
got
minutes?
in. I did better than the last time. Fuck is my lotion?
But, thanks for playing, Sonic. Thanks for playing, Frank. I don't know. I know you're burnt out on games right now, Sonic. So I'll spare you for a bit.